Okay, hello all. So in the last session, we have created a program to upload a text file, notepad files into internal table, and then we perform some operations on that internal table data. And we have also seen how to download a file into your local system, right? So we are using files in the local system to upload or to download, right? Local system means your local desktop or laptop. So that file should be available in your local system. Then only you can upload or you can download. So we have seen how to upload text files. Today we'll see how to upload Excel files, .xls files, Microsoft Excel files into internal table. So when we use this Excel file uploads, when exactly we use? For example, if you need to create 10,000 sales orders in the SAP, you got some data from some third party system. You got the data from some third party system and you downloaded that third party system data into an Excel file. Now you have data in the Excel file. What is the material number? What is the quantity? Who is the customer? Who is the ship to party, sold to party? Everything is maintained in the form of a Excel file. So by using those inputs, what you need to do? You need to create a sales order. Manually, how you are going to do it? Go to VA01 and enter the data, create sales orders one by one, right? If you need to create 10,000 sales orders, it will take a lot of time, right? To create it manually. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For that reason, what we do, we maintain that data in one Excel
Yes,
file
sir.
and we upload that data into an internal table. By using that internal table data, we call update up like any update functionalities or insert functionalities to create the sales orders in SAP. So what are the options we have to create the sales orders? Manually we can create in VA01 or we can also use function modules, BAPI function modules. We call them BAPI function modules to create the data in SAP. So inside the loop, we loop all the records which we uploaded into internal table, and inside the loop, we call that BAPI function modules to create the sales orders one by one. So the program will take care of creating sales order records, right? So let's assume, let me take one Excel file. So this is our Excel file format. We have 4 fields. Let's like I'm preparing a very simple Excel file. 100, some salary. Okay, now we have, observe here we are maintaining header. Here we are maintaining the header text, right? Is it a data? Is it any data? Is it part of our data records?
Data records? No.
No, it is just a text, header text, just to identify what is this column in Excel file. We should not
Just
use these values in our program. Okay, so these are the actual values. Okay, this is just a header text. Okay, now let me save this file in a local, my desktop, somewhere in the local system. I'll create a folder. Inside the folder I'll create this, save it. So this is the file which I have. So for this file, what I need to do, I need to create a program to make use of this Excel file to perform some operations. That might be creating data in SAP. Most of the times we use this Excel files uploads to create the data in SAP. Okay, so first we have file, and by using this file we need to create a program to upload this data into one internal table. After uploading the data to internal table, next operation is depends on our functionality, right? You can do whatever you want, right? So instead of selecting data from database tables, we are selecting data from Excel file here. Here our input is Excel file, right? Now create a program for Excel file. For Excel file uploads, we have a different function module. We have a different function module, that is text underscore convert underscore XLS to SAP. Okay, text underscore convert underscore XLS to SAP. So this is the function module which we have to upload Excel file into internal table. Okay, for this we need to provide some importing parameters, that is file path. What is the file name and folder location, and we need to pass, is this file contains any header text, is this file contains any header text or not. Header text nothing but this one. Do we need to ignore this header text or not? If you are maintaining this header text in the file, you need to ignore this. You should not use it in the program. Okay, it is just for your reference in the file to identify what is the data, what is this value, what is this value, right? That doesn't mean that you should not use it in your program, right? So let's see how to do that. I've already created this file. Now let me go to SC38. So in projects, you are not going to simply uploading the files. Once you collected the data into internal table, you are going to do a lot of validations, lot of other functionalities, right? Here you need to understand the concept of uploading the file. Okay, so in project if someone is say the object is complex, that doesn't mean that that is a new concept, right? You need to apply multiple functionalities in that same object, like uploading the Excel file, validations using select single or select statements, right? So you need to apply combination of different functionalities in the same program. That's what complexity means, right? Here we are learning each part, right? So when we are working on the practical sessions, we are going to combine all these different functionalities in one object. Okay. 01 remember these events or forgot?
Yes, I remember.
I remember. Yes, sir.
Listen,
I'm just designing one frame in the selection screen. Now, what is our input for the program? What is the input available for this program? Excel file, right? So we have a
File, right?
file with data. That is what our input.
Have it?
For now, I'll take string type. For now, I'll take string type. Later, we'll see what is the suitable type for this parameter. For GUI upload, we have taken it as string, right?
listen.
Okay. What is the next step? For this program, can we execute without file path? Without entering any file path, can we execute?
Any file
Can we
path
allow
can we
the user
execute?
to
Can
execute?
No,
No. File path is mandatory. Without the file path, user should not be able to execute it. If p underscore file is initial, then rise a error message. Okay. So enter the when user did not select any file path, we should not allow the program to execute. Right? This is one. So what is the other option we need to add? Do we have F4 help for this file to select
yeah,
the to browse the file?
No.
No, right? So that is very
no,
important option we should add. For that, what is the function module we have used?
F4
F4
file
file
name.
name.
F4 file.
F4 file.
F4 file name, right? Where you need to call that
At selection on request file.
at selection screen. What is that?
What is that? On value request for.
On value request for which one? parameter name p underscore,
Parameter.
File.
p underscore parameter.
and here call that function module f4 file name. Enable this, and here what you need to pass? Your parameter name.
File.
Parameter name. So it will return that file path to this parameter. Okay. Is there any syntax errors? No, right? Is there any syntax errors in the program? Program is activated. No syntax errors. Program is activated. Now tell me, is it going to work or not? Let try.
Not
Let's try.
Short dump. Why?
We have to upload the file.
We have to. What is it?
Upload the file.
That's what we are trying, right? That's what we are trying, right? So to upload the file, first I need to select the file name, right? That's what I am doing here. I am trying to select the file here, but I'm not able to select any file. It is going to short dump. Read the error.
File.
What is the exception type? First tell me what is the exception. Read this runtime error name.
Call
We have to
function.
call the
Conflict.
we
internal
have
table
to
function.
call the
Call function conflict type. Just read it. What is the error? Call function conflict type.
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 Exception. What is the exception? Call illegal type. Right? Now go through the error analysis. Read the error analysis. Now read the error analysis. What it is saying. At least read the last two lines.
In F4 file name, there is a internal table,
Okay.
local file system for the file reference.
Just read it. Just first read it. What is it? Read it. Everyone read it from here.
The function module interface was defined in such a way that only fields of particular type can be specified under file name.
Mm,
Field file name. Field file specified here has a different field type. However, field type.
mm. Okay. What it is saying? Read till here.
This
Read till here again.
the function module interface was defined in such a way that only fields of a particular type can be specified under file name.
Mm.
Field parameter file specified here has a different field type.
What it is saying? What it is saying?
Here we are defining different file name.
So it is saying that you are passing p underscore file, which is having different data type,
Function type.
and this importing parameter or exporting parameter file name is having different type. It's clearly saying fields of particular type can be specified under file name. So it is saying you can only pass only specific types for file name. Field p underscore file name specified here as a different field type. It is saying p underscore file type is a different field type than file name. It is clearly saying that, right? What is the error? Now tell me what is the error? What is the error?
For file name, we have to pass the data type.
What data type? So in
Local
the
file.
Local file.
in the previous session, I clearly explained, right? First, go and check what is the type of
program.
this file name. What is the type of this? Type local file. This is the data element. What is the data type of this?
Local
Care 128.
care 128.
Char 128. But what we are passing to this parameter, p underscore file. What is the type of this?
String.
String.
String. So both are not type compatible, right? So this is character 128. Exporting parameters of the function module is
Yes.
character 128, and our parameter what we are
File is
passing
in
here is
string.
a string. So that's why there is a type mismatch. That's why it is throwing a exception. We have observed this many times. I've told you many times about passing, importing, and exporting parameters. Now what we need to do? Change this type as local file. Okay, we changed it to local file. It should work now. Let's just test it. It is working, right? We're able to select the file. Okay.
Yes.
Now we have selected the file. What is the next step? We need to upload the file to internal table, right? For that, what we need?
Yes.
We need one structure, type structure. Do we need to take raw data structure or file structure? Since it's an Excel file, you can directly take file structure. Just define this type structure with reference to your file, same as your file. Okay. For example, observe here. First field is employee ID, second field is employee names, third field is city, fourth field is salary. We'll also take joining date, DOJ. DOJ is nothing but date of joining. Okay. So when we are working with dates, we should be very careful about the format, date format. Okay. Let me create a structure for this data. Employee ID, employee name, city, salary, and DOJ. Do you have that employee table in this server? Let me check. We have not taken data elements here. Anyway, so instead of data elements, we'll use some other types. So some other standard data elements. EMP type, some char 10, ename type char 40. What is the next field? City, right? City type char 40 or ORT01. We have standard data element for city. What is the next one? Salary type. I'll take integer
Salary.
type I. What is the next field?
DOJ.
DOJ, date of join. What is the type? You need to take any date type.
That's
Okay, D. Or you can directly take any data element. For example, ERDAT. Okay, it's a standard data element. Like that, you can take any other data element. Now define one internal table. Now we have our internal table. Is it exactly same as file structure or not? Let's cross check. Employee ID, employee name, city, salary, and date of join in the same order. Yes.
Yes, sir.
Now what is the next
sir.
step?
Employee name, ENT names.
That's okay. See, you don't need to use same names here. This is, I've already told
Okay.
you, this is for just for our reference, just to know what is this data. If I remove this, we don't know, right? What is this value, this value? This is just header is just for our reference. Okay.
Yes, sir. Okay.
In program, you can create
Order
any
is
name. You can give any name. Okay.
oh, okay, sir.
So now, what is the function module? That is to upload the Excel file. What is the function module? To upload Excel files. Text convert, text convert,
Text convert.
XLS to SAP. Call that function module. This one. Continue. Now, what is file name? File name nothing but your file path.
P.
And make sure what you are passing here and this one should refer to same type. This is referring to which data type? Type local file. And what about this one? I underscore file name. Go to importing parameters and check what is the type of this file name. Double click on this type. Okay, same local file only, right? Then both are
Same
compatible.
local file only.
Now what is the other one? Do we have header in the Excel file? Do we have header text in the Excel file? Did we maintain header text in the Excel file along with values or not?
Or not.
We have maintained the header
Yes,
text,
sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So we should ignore that. We should ignore that. We should not read the text to the internal table. For that, what we need to do? Pass line header equal to X or abap underscore true. Okay, clear?
True. Yes.
Now we need to pass one itab, raw data itab here. Raw data itab here. You don't need to populate anything. Just pass the empty internal table. How to define it? How to define it? Double click here. Go to importing parameter. What is the type of this? Trucks t underscore.
Trust.
It looks
Text
like
data.
it is a table type. Double click on this. Yeah, it is a table type.
Yes.
Copy this. Define one internal table for this raw data type. How to define? Type
LT.
table type name. Since it is a table type name, I'm not using standard table of. Okay. LT underscore raw data. Just pass it. You don't need to populate anything. Okay. What is the next step? Pass your internal table with your data internal table to upload or to convert Excel file data into this internal table and enable the exceptions. Once the data is uploaded, do whatever you want. I'm just displaying some output, but you can apply any operations on that data. Okay. Now let's see how to check this. Let's test this program. Is everyone clear or any doubts?
None.
Yeah.
Always make sure whatever the importing parameters or exporting parameters you are passing in the program, make sure both are referring to the same type. Okay. Otherwise you will get runtime errors. Okay. Always go through the runtime errors. Read the runtime error carefully to identify the issue. Clear? Let me keep a breakpoint here. Select the file using F4 file option, file name option. I've selected the file. Now click on execute. Now I am uploading the data using text convert XLS to SAP function module. F6, allow to upload. So what is my expectation? What is the data I have taken? Why it is saying this? Retry. It is saying that it is asking, it is showing a dialog box to retry because the action cannot be completed because the other program is busy. Do you know why it is saying that? We kept the Excel file open. We kept the Excel file open. What we need to do? We need to close it before going to process. Okay. We should not keep the Excel file open. That is very important when you are working with the Excel file uploads. Okay. Let me kill this and start again. So always remember, you should not keep the Excel file open and upload. So in my career beginning, I think this Excel file upload is my first object in the project. So I created the program and I asked the user to test it. I went home. Then I suddenly got a call from my manager that this program is not working. And you got like the user sent an email saying that this program is not working. And I immediately go to the office and checked it. Do you know what that user is doing? He kept the file open and trying to upload it. So it is not working, right? F6, subarc 1. That means conversion failed. Conversion failed. So something wrong with our file data or with our internal table structure. What is the type we have taken? Let's see what is that. Mostly the issue should be with the which one? Date.
Type name.
So what is the format we have taken in the file?
Zero.
We have taken the external
We
format,
have
right?
taken the external format, right?
Open this file. So we have taken external format with some separator, slash separator. This is the external date format. What is the SAP's internal date format?
Format.
Year,
Year,
month,
month,
Month, date, right? So somewhere it is failing to convert this external format into internal format. Let's check what is the format, what is the external format that SAP is allowing. That depends on the user settings. That depends on the user settings. Go to SU01. Here you can check for your user what is the external format configured and what is the separator we are using. We have to use same separators. Or or simply take that date as a string type, some character type in your internal table declaration. Once you are able to upload the data, then convert it into according to your requirement. User is best in SU01. We can check the user properties. Check the user. User is best. So whenever you have a issue with date formats, right? And if you are not able to correct it in the file, what you can do? Instead of date type, take some character type in your program. And once you are able to upload the file into internal table data, convert it into date type. So go to defaults. What is the date format? dd dot not slash, right? dd dot mm dot yyyy, correct? That is the date format. It is accepting. Let me change the date format in the file. Instead of slash, I'll take dot. Okay.
Date, month, years.
Right. Date, month, year, right? Yeah. For example, 20.01.2023. Some date. Okay. Save it and close it. Close the file. Now try again. Select the file. F6. Sabarsi 0. Right. So data should be uploaded
Zero.
successfully. Data is uploaded. Do we have header record here? No. We did not uploaded the header text. We have taken only the values. Okay. Once the data is uploaded to internal table, you can perform according to your requirement. Okay. Clear? For example,
Yes,
if
sir.
you have an issue with the date formats, what you need to do? So instead of date data type, take one char 10. Once it is uploaded to SAP, then you can change it according to your requirement. Let's see how to do that. Now it will take as it is. It won't convert. It won't convert that external format into internal format if you take character type. If you have any issues with date format, the date format is not compatible with SAP, what you need to do? Take that as a character type. Once it is uploaded to SAP, here we have taken as it is, right? Including separator. So we have uploaded the external format. We did not convert it into internal format. So once you upload it to SAP, loop the data and change accordingly. Okay, clear?
Yes, and
Since we have compatible date format, you can take the date here. So whatever the data that is causing issues in your program and you cannot change the data in Excel file, what you need to do? If there are any upload errors, first take the type as character type according to that length. Okay. Once you converted the data into internal table inside the program, okay, fix that issue. Okay. Clear? This is how we work with local files, like uploading text files and Excel files into internal table. Once the data is in internal table, you can do whatever you want. Okay. So when we need to work with these local files, file should be in our local system. Okay. File should be in our local system. We have another concept called application server files. So application server files are in FTP folder or server folder. So local file, for example, there is one file in employee data file, right? So can you access this employee data file? Can you upload from your laptop or from your SAP GUI? The same file which I am using here? No, right?